straight to the top and one in good time. Can he do the same this time around? Because he goes through his form further back and it probably doesn't look like he can run an overall winning time in a field like this.
At first glance, I dismissed him immediately. I thought, well, he doesn't have the class to beat these genuine group dogs, which they are. But when I took into account his win here last week, 29.89, compared to the dogs and the rest of the card, you could actually make a case to say, what is he? He's a July 20, so he's 2.5. He's in that peak sort of age bracket now. He might just have improved and become a better dog.
And his last start here at the Meadows was on Team Lee night, where he was caught from a wide draw and beaten by Jackpot Joan. But the 600-metre crack he had here on the 28th of January, the back split that he set was only a couple of lengths off what Dookie Devil set in the Rookie Rebel. So it's not that far off, but it's just that last section.
The run that you speak about, I went to Rob Britton's the next day, and Rob, and this is actually something that stuck with me and why I've included it in my tips. Rob was almost devastated how badly he went that night. He said, I don't know why, but all my dogs last night went really bad. And he distinctly pointed out Dirt Farm and said, I thought he would win. And he was, in Rob's words, disappointing. So, yeah, I put a line through that. And if you do, what is he, $7? He was $10. Yeah, and he's an on-pacer as well, Patch. And given Kai Bale's not a brilliant beginner, Udita Bale's an okay beginner, as is Jarek. I mean, there is a chance he could find the fence first here, isn't there?
Yeah, there is, absolutely. One we haven't touched on yet, and who's a powerhouse. Not sure if he's a real class 600-metre performer at the moment, but Black Sail, although he's won a feature race being the Maidman in January, the draw looks sticky. He was massive in a sprint race last start. I just don't see where he's going to settle in a good spot to win. The
draw's yuck, I'll give you that. But sometimes in these sort of races, I think we can try and overplay it a little bit and try and overanalyse it. I think if, as we've just said, Dirt Farmer can step out well and cross the two dogs inside of him, there is a chance that Black Sail could then settle in the first two or three. I thought he was a chance, I've got to say, at the price. And maybe it was the price that led me back into him, Patch.
So Great Guy's the one you've got on top, and for a long period of time, he's looked a real good type over 600 metres.
We haven't seen the best of this dog yet. I mean, there are some outstanding performances on his resume. I think I pointed out on a podcast during the week. If you go back and watch him win a heat of the Sale Cup, you get a really good gauge of how good a dog this is. The draw makes it sticky, but that's why you're getting $7.50 and not, $3.50 or $4.50. I've got him on top. Black Sail's going to be hard to beat. Dirt Farmer, as we said just then on active, I think he's gone to a different level. Jarek can win. He's $1.85 though, so I'd rather back others to beat him.
Yeah, I liked Great Guy as well. See, the numbers are incorrect there for me, but just thought he'd settle in a nice enough spot to be able to really work and get into it and unleash that motor that he's got. Here's James, race 7.
In red, green light for race 7 about to run. Set now. Racing, Jarek Bale fair to go, out fast, Dirt Farmer's going to come across and lead. Pressured in the early part by Udita Bale, and they'll go stride for stride with a lap to go. Amron down up to third outside of Kai Bale. Jarek Bale's hugging the rail, he's getting a charm run here, and they're followed by Xenium Bale, Black Sail and Great Guy last. Look at the run for Jarek Bale. He mows them down the back and claims the lead with Kai Bale 3 wide. They've packed up. Kai Bale hit the lead. Jarek Bale ran into him, and Great Guy got a beautiful run, and now getting through Udita Bale, so it's Udita Bale turning the leader a length in front to Kai Bale, and Udita Bale's going to win. Udita Bale by 2 lengths, Black Sail, third a photo, Kai Bale or Amron down. They're all over the place there, and then Xenium Bale, Jarek Bale, back toward the end of the field. Xenium Bale with Dirt Farmer and Great Guy. The run 35 even. That tells the tale of that one. Udita Bale, number 4, I think tipped on top by 1.
Well, to put that time into perspective, if Jarek Bale was to get clear, he'd probably run around 34.3, which is almost 12 lengths quicker than what they've just gone. Messy race, Wiz. Keen to see this replay because Udita Bale through the pen was somewhere near the top, and 50 metres after that looked absolutely gone, and she's won the race.
Yeah, look, I'll stand corrected, but at first glance, it was to say a messy race would be a complete understatement. I think when Kai Bale hit the front, Patch, and as I said, I'll stand corrected, but he hit the anchors and pulled up, and the rest of the field basically just pranged into the back of him. We're going to get a good look of it here. Again, as always happens with these types of dogs, when one's gone past him, he's gone again. But just watching here, the white's in front at the moment, Dirt Farmer, and Jarek Bale's getting himself up into a challenging position. But it's when Kai Bale gets around the white, and look, the point needs to be made. He has transgressed a number of times, Kai Bale, and oh look, there it is there. When he's gone to cross them, he has got drag, but then when he's found the front, he had a look over the shoulder and saw where the others were, pulled up, and there was just carnage.
Yep, indeed, and that was a very messy race, and I'm sure that one going forward for any of these greyhounds lining
Well
up
tipped by you though, Patch.